Hello, welcome to this mode episode 238, week 68. This is Monday Night Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Jersey City, New Jersey, Diamond Dallas Page.
We are starting things off tonight with DDP, who had a very good showing last week in that Battle Royal for the United States Championship. He was one of the final few remaining, and he survived an awful long time. And tonight's going one-on-one against one of the men he eliminated, one of the big four, one of the favourites to win, Finn Balor. So that is how we're going to kick off Monday Night Raw.
And approaching the ring, from Ireland, Finch Balor.
Finn Balor, I think, is the only member of the four favourites to win in action tonight. The other three are not. It's actually, for the first time in a while, a Raw without Steiner, Jarrett, AJ Styles isn't here, Brock Lesnar is not on the show. Jesus Christ, he's angry. Yeah, they're not on the show. It is a very interesting show without them. It's actually featuring a lot of people from the Battle Royal, including, of course, the new United States Champion Roman Reigns, who will be in action later on tonight. But Finn Balor says he was disappointed he did not capture the United States Championship last week. He said the DDP's showing was very good in that Battle Royal, but he wants to know what it's like one-on-one. What better way to find out than to challenge him yourself? So there we go. That's how we're kicking off Monday Night Raw. Anyway, match card. Let's talk about it. Starting off, as we can see, is this. I don't know why I said that. After this, we have a tag team match featuring the Hooligans, of course, Paul and Brian Kendrick, taking on Hero and Graves. Chris Hero and Corey Graves. So Chris Hero defeating Damian Sandow last week, and now he's going to be tag teaming with Corey Graves, as of course they have been tag teaming for some time now. But what else is it? Oh, and then after that, oh my. Okay. Do you mind doing that? The ECW champion does that, Balor. Okay. So anyway, after that, the new United States champion is in action. RVD, one of the men who had a very good showing last week, takes on Roman Reigns, who showed up at number 20 and captured the United States Championship. Then, in our next match, we have another two men who had good showings in the Battle Royal. Rhino, who came in at number 18, I believe, and was one of the final three, meets Bray Wyatt, another man who had a very good showing. And then for our main event, Mark Henry is in action, and he will be taking on another man of the final three, a man who was eliminated at the same time as Rhino, actually, Goldberg. So that is going to be a huge power, muscle mass main event between those two. It still feels weird trying to say this Raw without, well, going through this Raw without saying the words Jeff Jarrett, AJ Styles. You know, even though he's only been around a short time, he does feel as if that he fits in Raw. Brock Lesnar, Scott Steiner, Triple H, all weird names to go without on the Monday Night Raw. But this is sort of the undercard getting their moment to shine. Of course, aside from Balor, DDP, meanwhile, is certainly bringing it to Finn Balor. There's a huge clothesline there. DDP into the pin. Balor out at one, though. Ooh, dropkick there, didn't connect fully, and Balor taking an opportunity to roll outside of the ring. Oh, double axe handle, leap from the apron there by Balor. DDP getting up to his feet. Ooh, I don't know if Balor had thoughts about going flying over the top there and quickly decided against it, but almost happened. Oh, DDP, he's motioning for it. There it is, the clothesline. And the wee ones. Alright then. Finn Balor is actually not getting up to his feet. There we go. Ooh, dropkick counted again. And Finn Balor's having a run for his money right now with DDP. Finally connected with a dropkick there. Side headlock by DDP. Amateur wrestling takedown by Balor. Here we go. Balor got him. Set. Bloody hell. looking to close this one out. Top rope he goes. Oh, mid-air diamond cutter. Countered from the coup de grace. Holy crap, DDP with the win over Balor. What a maneuver. And that win has just elevated DDP a way up. A huge way up that list of contenders for the United States Championship, defeating Balor, a man who has come close before for being the number one contender for the WWE Championship. That was an amazing maneuver by DDP, and it certainly got him the win here tonight. So here we go, as DDP celebrates his win at the beginning of Raw. Let's head into our next match. It's the tag team match as the Hooligans meets Hero and Graves.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Brian, Ken, Rick, and Paul Long Time, the Hooligans.
So there we go. The Hooligans, they had a very good showing last week against Team DZ, but they were just a minuscule amount really away from winning. And tonight against Hero and Graves in their tag team debut on Raw, this team gave them a run for their money. They haven't picked up a win yet on Raw, and that is what they could be looking to do against Hero and Graves. But Hero and Graves will be looking to get off to a good start, especially with Hero getting the win last week.
And their opponents first. From Ohio, Chris Hero.
Hero got the win, of course, against Damian Sandow with the use of the KO, and here we go. So tonight, of course, they'll be looking to get the win over the Hooligans, and for some reason Hero looks kind of fat in that jacket. It just kind of does. Anyway, with that being said, if Hero and Graves can get the win here tonight, it's a good debut on Raw, but if London and Kendrick can get the win, it propels them higher up to getting a shot against Team DZ, this time for the titles as opposed to a non-title match. Let's see what happens between these two teams. Well, after Graves comes out.
And his tag team partner. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania,
Corey Graves. Making his debut on Raw. So, yeah. Certainly not as spiked up as before. Now flat-head. Excuse me for a second. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, Graves, Hero, tag team match, Hooligans, debut, winning, necessary, tag teams, championships, Teddy Long, all of those. Let's tag team. Alright, here we go. It's going to be Kendrick starting up against Hero. So let's see what happens here. Oh, this catch in a clothesline. As Hero now wrenches on the arm. Oh, there's a counter. Step up into by Kendrick to reverse his way back. Dropkick somewhat connects. Hero flying over the top rope. Oh, there's... Oh, Kendrick's flowing over, and Paul London has sent Hero back into the ring. Oh, that could prove costly in a little bit, because Kendrick took some time to get back up to his feet there. London is... okay, London's no longer glitched. Kendrick to the top rope. Oh, double knees to the gut there. That must have been painful for Hero. There's a reversal drop toe hold. Tag made into Graves now. And Graves is going to go for the pin. Only a 1 count though. Kendrick out fast. Counter. Hurricanrana by Brian Kendrick now as he Irish whips Graves into his corner. Oh, it's this move. Wee crossbody. Up he gets. Down he goes. Alright. Back to it. London with the dropkick across the skull there as he now propels up to the top rope. And oh, went for a double knee stomp as well. And misses. Step up enziguri there by London. Nicely done. Graves taking a bit of time to get back up to his feet now. Side headlock. Graves though powering out with a reversal. Reversal. Oh, back and forth there. London temporarily in control. Spinning kick to the skull there. As he picks up Graves. There's a Hurricanrana. London. That's not what he does. Apparently, okay, shooting star press. London and Kendrick, the Hooligans, finally get a win on Raw. And I can't remember the last time they actually got a win. But there we go, Graves and Hero not up to the greatest of starts. On Raw, that was fast as shit. And now, the Hooligans have won. There we have it. They are your winners. And that is going to mean bigger and better things for this team. Let's see where that leads them. Anyway, it's time for our next match. Rob Van Dam, the man who had a pretty good performance in last week's Battle Royal, takes on the new United States Champion, Roman Reigns.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Battle Creek, Michigan, Rob Van Dam.
RVD making his way to the ring. And you know, he hasn't had that great of a time on Raw, of course, since joining it. But last week, it was a really good performance by him in the Battle Royal. It really elevated him. It really showed off that RVD is actually worthy of being on Monday Night Raw. And tonight, in a non-title match against the new United States Champion, he needs to prove to everyone that last week was not a fluke. And maybe if it's not even a win against Roman Reigns, just a good enough showing, will certainly prove all the doubters wrong. The only problem is, it's Roman Reigns, and he's going to look strong.
And approaching the ring from Florida, the United States Champion,
Roman Reigns. Fair play, like I said last week, the Shield have made an impact even since splitting up. You got Roman Reigns on Raw as United States Champion. You got Seth Rollins on ECW as the ECW Champion, and Dean Ambrose is nowhere to be seen. And CM Punk's hopefully in retirement home or in a grave somewhere 6 feet under. But Roman Reigns has the opportunity to prove himself, because himself and Rollins were tag team champions for 355 days. Rollins has proven himself to be a great single superstar. Can Reigns do the same here tonight? Here we go. Okay, Michael Cole's saying the same words as me. As I was saying, you know, Rollins proved himself. He stepped up to Eddie Guerrero's open challenge Backlash, and he won the ECW Championship in a one-on-one match. The thing is, Roman Reigns came out last in a 20-man Battle Royal. It's not exactly, you know, the most fairest way to win. Oh. So that's why he needs to prove himself tonight against RVD. Prove to everyone that him being United States Champion wasn't... Well, it's the same with RVD. RVD needs to prove that his showing last week wasn't just a fluke, and Roman Reigns needs to prove that him being United States Champion isn't just a bit of luck, that he is actually one of the best people on Raw, and that title deserves to be around his waist. Something tells me, though, that Roman Reigns might be on for 2 lengthy reigns. I don't think this is, you know, like he's already got that 1 lengthy reign with the WWE Tag Team Championship, but I don't think this reign is going to top Matt Hardy's almost half a year with that title. I just don't see it. Sorry, Reigns. I reckon it'll come close. It'll definitely be easily, I don't know, 4 to 5 months, but I don't see it being the highest. Anyway, right now RVD's in trouble. Ooh, that did not connect fully. Roman Reigns gonna be annoyed with that. He's botched it. Superman clothesline connects. And now Reigns in the corner, waiting. waiting for RVD to get up so he can pounce. There's a spear by Reigns. And there we have it, surely. Yes, Roman Reigns with an emphatic win over RVD. A quick win over RVD. Looks like it's back down to the mid-card. Well, they're just about in the opener with RVD. Roman Reigns with a great win there. Looking strong as per always. Just kidding, Reigns. I like you. Roman Reigns there with a good win. And what I think will be a good start to his United States Championship reign. It's the reign of Reigns. Whoa. Please spooky 5 me. Anyway, it's time for our next match. Rhino takes on Bray Wyatt.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Detroit, Michigan, the man beast, Rhino. Wow.
Rhino smoke lag into the game then. Rhino, who was of course one of the final 3, as I said, last week in that Battle Royal, and tonight he has his I cannot words right now. I'm at that stage where I've forgotten how to English, but of course, as he was one of the final 3, he takes on one of the men who had another good showing, Bray Wyatt. Wyatt racked up a few eliminations, I think. Probably like got eliminated 5 seconds in, or maybe. Anyway, this is certainly going to be an interesting match between these two. Wyatt and Rhino. 2 people who sort of don't really delve into singles that much. I mean, we haven't seen Rhino for ages since last week, and he had a pretty good showing last week, and Wyatt has sort of been going through a Brock Lesnar phase where everything, well, you know, he's just been being bitched around by Brock Lesnar. And tonight is kind of good for both men. Wyatt to get back up on his high horse, and for Rhino to make an emphatic one-on-one debut on Raw. Let's see what happens between these 2 men. Alright, here we go. Bray Wyatt with Rhino up on his shoulders. Rhino immediately countering out though, and is going to slam. No! Back and forth reversals there. Power slam was a fireman's carry, whatever Wyatt was looking for, was reversed, and then, oh no. Oh god, huge splash by Wyatt, looking to try and put this one away early. Not even a 1 count on Rhino. It's the power the Rhino brings. Wyatt. Alright. Ooh, clotheslining down. Rhino there with authority. A few strikes here. Reversal. Go behind by Rhino, though Wyatt fights out of it. Belly to belly. Bit of back and forth between these 2. Snap suplex by Wyatt. But there's a reversal by Rhino, raking the eyes. But Wyatt straight into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker with Rhino. Oh god. That was just a bum tackle. Or bum splash. That was, yeah, bum splash actually makes more sense. Drop kick to the leg there by Wyatt. And, oh, rake to the eye, well, poke to the eye again by Rhino. Oh god, German suplex by Rhino there. I'm sure Wyatt's had enough of them with Brock Lesnar. Oh, Samoan drop by Wyatt there. Certainly got some power over Wyatt right now. Wyatt in a little bit of trouble. DDT by Wyatt. Nicely done. Up on his shoulders again. This time Rhino counters differently with a Russian leg sweep. Go behind again. Chinlock counter by Wyatt. Oh no. Wyatt to the top rope. Oh, went for his signature senton splash. This time from the top rope. Misguided it though a little bit. But he's back in control. Drop kick to the leg. Rhino's dazed, but he's fighting back again. pushing Wyatt down. Wrenching the arm. Countered. Shoulder tackle. Oh no. Uranagi by Wyatt. I have no clue what Jerry Lawler, I think, just hit a superplex. Oh, he's got him up again for a power slam. Again countered. And a Russian leg sweep of Wyatt's own. Oh no. It's another Uranagi. Oh. Plants him again. Oh no, Wyatt. Oh no, Wyatt is inviting Rhino up. Sister Abigail. That may be it for Rhino. Into the pin goes Wyatt. Yes, it is. Bray Wyatt with the win over Rhino here. Unfortunate for Rhino again. But Bray Wyatt gets the win done. And Mark Henry! Mark Henry! Attacking Bray Wyatt with the WWE Championship. Knocking Wyatt right off his high horse. Mark Henry has it in to attack everyone, apparently. He attacked Rollins on ECW, and now he's attacking he's attacking himself. He's attacking Bray Wyatt in this match. Speaking of Mark Henry, as we can see him right here, he's going to go run to the back and do his entrance now as he takes on Goldberg next in the main event. Let's be quick.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Silsbee, Texas, weighing 418 pounds, the WWE Undisputed Champion, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Mark Henry's changed the tires since attacking Bray Wyatt. Why not? But yeah, Mark Henry, who we saw defeat Kurt Angle last week, now goes one-on-one with Goldberg, a man who used to have a very close battle with a few people for that WWE Championship. Never held it, and tonight goes one-on-one in non-title action with the WWE Champion. It's going to be an interesting one.
Approaching the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 295 pounds, Goldberg.
So here we go. Goldberg has actually had the greatest run on Raw in a while, to tell the truth, because he had that shot at the United States Championship against Steiner when Steiner was champion, and Jeff Jarrett rightfully screwed him out of it, because Goldberg felt as if he was a bit too... Well, you know, Goldberg was a bit on his high horse when he attacked Jarrett after his win, and then he lost to Jarrett the next week. So Goldberg really hasn't so much as earned this spot as much as he had, you know, a bit of a lucky performance. And like RVD and like Rhino, he's got to prove that lucky performance wasn't just a one-off. But the problem is it's against the unstoppable WWE Champion in Mark Henry. This is going to be a tough night for Goldberg. Here we go. Lining things up immediately. Mark Henry has control over Goldberg. Last time Mark Henry was one-on-one with a muscle-massed guy, it was Scott Steiner when he was WWE Champion. He defeated Scott Steiner. He then went on to Backlash to win the WWE Championship. There is absolutely no stopping Mark Henry since he's joined Raw. Like I said, on SmackDown he was almost a nobody. He was like a Kane. He was used for an easy defeating. But now he's nowhere near easy to defeat anymore. He is just absolutely unstoppable. In just a short amount of time, he's gone from a no one to the WWE Champion. You know, he's shown up on Raw now. Well, on his Raw career, I think he is now 5-0. So I mean, like, it's a small number, but this man has wrestled every week since joining Monday Night Raw, and is undefeated in every week. It's mind-blowing how someone like Mark Henry has turned things around so fast. And as I've said, I think we do have a new longest reigning WWE champion in this man. I don't know how long it's going to be before someone knocks him off, but it's certainly going to take more than what Matt Hardy held that WWE championship for. It's kind of annoying that Matt Hardy, you know, the longest reigning WWE in the United States champion, is going to lose one of them. He holds such a special place in this universe, but thankfully he's on SmackDown. He hasn't been seen in a little bit though, but he's on SmackDown, which is good enough for me. He's back home. Anyway, Mark Henry is not giving Goldberg a moment to get into this match. Goldberg has not gone off to a good start, a good middle, and he's probably not going to get a good end either. Oh no. Belly to belly by Mark Henry. Absolute power, absolute control. Fall away slam. God, the power. And now in the mount. Punches to the skull again. Goldberg is just almost trapped by Mark Henry as he now power bombs Goldberg. Oh God. Oh no, no. It's just holding Goldberg above his head like that. Slams him down. And now Goldberg is gonna be in so much trouble. Turned around. Lifted up. World's strongest slam. Good night, Goldberg. Yep, there it is. Mark Henry with the win again. There is no stopping Mark Henry. Jesus. Randy Orton, you're on the wrong roster. But, never mind. Mark Henry with the win here tonight. Shocking no one. And continues on his reign of dominance overall. You know, I kind of hope Bray Wyatt steps up from that attack. I kind of hope that he lets his presence known. Henry and Wyatt would be an interesting match. And who knows if Wyatt could end the title reign. I don't know, but we're 2 weeks with Judgment Day coming up actually sooner than I anticipated. I thought it was going to be 2 weeks away. Turns out it's next week. Thanks WWE for fucking up the pay-per-views. But anyway, with that being closer than I anticipated, maybe next week we'll find out something about being #1 contender and seeing who's going to step up to that plate. Seeing if anyone wants to try and step up to Mark Henry and challenge for that WWE Championship. Anyway, this ends this episode of Raw. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you on Wednesday for ECW. Take care, guys. And ta-ra.